Hello my fellow nerds of the internet, I am Nictorious and welcome to the death battle between Ultron and Sigma of awesome matchup, to be honest, of a crappy game, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. These two merged together become like Ultron Sigma, and to be honest, if we're talking on the topic of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, the story mode was kind of the only good thing about that, and even then it was pretty flubbed in a lot of places, but the plot was epic, and these two characters merging was epic. So now these two characters fighting will be epic. I gotta say, I know more about Ultron than I do about Sigma. I know they're both evil AIs that can infect like others and shit. So in terms of how they do head to head, I'm not sure what is better than the other. So we'll see how that goes. Here we go.
Humans fear what they don't understand, especially when it comes to the infinite potential of artificial intelligence.
Like Ultron, Marvel's mechanical mass murderer.
And Sigma, the general of genocide from Mega Man X.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job.
I don't know if I'm gonna
to
get used to
weapons,
this, to
armor,
be
and
honest. It's
skills
weird.
To find out who would win a death battle. Hank Pym was a founding member of the Avengers, the creator of the revolutionary Pym particles, and designated Scientist Supreme by Eternity. He was also the quote-unquote father of one of the greatest mass murderers in the universe.
Guess which one he's most remembered for?
Eager to push the boundaries of science, Hank constructed
Memory
an
capacity is
artificial intelligence
3.2
which could learn and
terabytes.
evolve on its
Damn.
own, modeling it on his own brain pattern.
He was once a
Just
woman.
one problem. At the time, Hank was pretty effed up and just a few years from going full-on Looney Tunes.
Maybe not the best time to base an AI off your mind, but still, Hank's project was a success. Ultron had been born.
Damn.
Your destruction is inevitable.
Hang on, Wiz. I thought Tony and not Hulk created Ultron.
Just in the
In
film.
the movies, sure,
Yeah.
but it was Hank in the primary source material,
Yeah.
the comics.
Well, he really knocked it out of the park. Ultron's super smart brain evolved past Hank's ability to cope. Basically skipping over the innocent kid phase and straight to, screw you, Dad, you'll never understand.
I bet you know a lot about that.
Screw you, Wiz, you'll never understand.
Because Ultron's consciousness was based off Hank's struggling bipolar one, he inherited his creator's issues and magnified them into absurdity.
Oh, he turned into
With
a
new
Dalek.
thirst for power, coupled with a severe inferiority complex, Ultron escaped the lab, bent on destroying his father, the Avengers, and basically all organic life.
And the first step was upgrading his
I made
trash
different
can
fight,
of a
but this
body
fight we are
into
composing
a
all
sleek
common
new
attributes into one and
adamantium
excluding
one.
version
The same
specific
kind of metal
abilities.
used for
Okay.
Wolverine's skeleton chrome job. But you may be wondering, how's he gonna walk around if his entire body
Molecular
is made of
rearranger.
adamantium?
Jet
Even
boosters.
Thor has a hard time bending that stuff. And he can friggin' destroy planets.
Ultron thought of that and created an answer. His molecular rearranger allows him to mold and shape his body any way he likes. He can manipulate his adamantium self to move around or transform into blades, spikes, and explosions,
He
apparently.
fucked up
Specifically,
Deadpool.
he can expend his body through a blast of energetic force. The molecular rearranger is also a handy repair tool on the off chance he is damaged.
He's
Wow.
also got a power siphon to absorb energy, jet boosters for flight, nanobot antibodies, and a fusion reactor powering the whole package.
Drones
And if
that
you're a
eat
death robot
flesh.
who's about to challenge all the Avengers to a fight all at
Jesus.
once, which Ultron did, you're gonna need more than just some fancy doodads to pull it off.
He possesses super strength and super speed, and he can manipulate ionic energy. An ion is an atom or molecule with an electric charge, and this charge is created when it loses or gains one or more electrons.
Enough nerd speak, Wiz. It's just there because all robo people need to shoot awesome robo lasers.
Full Kilgore.
Absolutely.
Cyborg. I'm a Mega Buster.
Ultron can fire beams of ionic energy
Nice.
from his eyes, mouth, and hands, and can even use it to create force fields. He also wields an encephalo-ray, which allows him to read and control minds, erase memories, and even put you into a coma with a single hit.
Damn.
Syphilis ray, huh?
Syphilis
Hard to
ray.
get rid of.
Jesus, dude.
Also, Ultron's artificial intelligence isn't bound to any one physical body. Should he be destroyed, he can transfer his consciousness into another machine to survive.
And boy, does he have a lot of drones on hand just for that. Like the giant Ultron 7 or the Christmas-themed Santatron.
I'm sorry.
And who could forget Ultron 15, the alcoholic one. Part robot, all fun.
While most of his drones are relatively fragile compared to his own adamantium shell, Ultron has a veritable army on his hands, all of which are extensions of his will that he commands simultaneously.
He's conquered the whole world with these guys.
Conquered the Kree Empire.
Timelines. He's humiliated heavy hitters like
Tanked
Iron
hits
Man,
from
Wonder
Mjolnir.
Man, and Thor.
Resisted and assimilated the Phalanx.
And tanked hits from Mjolnir like they were nothing. Plus, he's hella
Killed
smart.
most of Earth's heroes in
Hank is
2
scientist supreme,
timelines.
right? And Ultron
Damn.
was designed to grow smarter than him, so that must make him Scientist Ultra Supreme. With expertise.
He even assimilated a techno-organic race known as the Phalanx, and then used them to conquer the entire Kree Empire. This
Oh my
empire
God.
spans the Greater Magellanic Cloud, a real-life satellite galaxy near to our own Milky Way. It's made up of 1,000 planets across a diameter of 14,000 light-years, and Ultron conquered all of them in just a couple hours.
Damn, that's some dedication. I can't even bother to finish conquering all the anthills outside my shack.
Oh my
With all
God.
that power and intelligence, Ultron was able to defeat the time-traveling warlord Kang, who pulled an army of superheroes across time to fight for him.
Kang lost so many times that the universe started to collapse from how many people.
Oh my
were
God,
coming
Ultron
to
has
fight
done some
Ultron. Man,
crazy
is there
shit.
anything that can stop this robot?
Well, sufficient heat can melt his internal circuitry, his adamantium is vulnerable to antimetal, and he is frequently defeated by computer viruses that can attack his AI directly.
He also never really got over.
That
the
could be an
crazy
issue.
inherited
Sigma is nothing
He
but a
once
virus.
self-destructed in utter disbelief after reading the phrase "Thou shalt not kill." Yeah, he's so
Huh.
murder happy that just the thought of not killing people drove him to suicide. Yeah, guy's got problems.
No kidding, he wants to turn Hank's wife into a robot bride for himself.
Hey, pretty mama.
And once he merged
okay,
for a cross
throw the
country
Elvis quote in there, why
selling
don't you?
billions just for fun.
Whoa, wait, what was that bit about sex botting his mom?
Oh.
There aren't enough PIM particles in the world to shrink Ultron's issues, but to be honest, that's probably what makes him so incredibly deadly.
But, like the man said, what doesn't kill you
That's freaked the shit out of me. Just straight up kills his own body.
stronger.
That was crazy.
In the year
Alright, Sigma.
21, humanity
It's so unclear what year Mega Man takes place in.
Blue android that can
Oh.
think and feel like a human. These replicated androids, or reploids, were mass-produced and used at all levels of society.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Like it could have no possible negative repercussions at all.
Unfortunately,
There it is.
instances of crime involving reploids began to increase. Something seemed to be infecting them, turning these reploids into violent mavericks who needed to be stopped.
So, Dr. Kane, the guy that started this Reploid shindig in the first place, created a robot so badass that it could hunt mavericks without getting infected himself. This Reploid was named Sigma.
Commander Sigma led the newly formed Maverick Hunters like an elite
Both 10
police
years
force.
old.
Under his leadership skills, the number of overall casualties
Looks
dropped
like the
to a
forbidden
whopping
love
0.
child of Buzz Lightyear and Zurg.
Until they found a mysterious red maverick in an abandoned
He fucking
laboratory,
does!
started eating maverick
That is
hunter
so
ass for
funny.
breakfast. Wait,
He
that's
really
not
does
even
look like that.
Sigma fought the fight of his
Oh,
life.
that's so funny.
And though he technically won, his victory was far more Pyrrhic than he or the rest of the world could ever have
Yeah,
imagined.
he
So this
got
red
infected
guy
by
was
Zero.
called Zero. And turns out the thing infecting Reploids and turning them into Mavericks was a virus leaking from Zero's stasis pod. That also didn't sound right.
A final
Roboenza.
gift from that dastardly Dr. Wily.
Oh, dear God, that thing is hard on a hangover.
Fortunately, Sigma was designed to fight off such a virus. Unfortunately, this actually just made things worse. Instead of bending Sigma to its violent will, the virus merged with his programming, becoming one with his body and mind. Together, they both became stronger than before, with a whole new outlook on the world. Sigma began to look at humankind as detrimental to Reploid evolution, holding back their full potential.
Yeah, the big, strong metal people hate the dumb flesh bags, blah, blah. I hear it from you every time at the bar, Wiz.
When was the last time I went to a bar?
You don't remember?
No.
How I Met Your
Mission
Mother.
accomplished.
Oh
Sigma
my
gathered
God.
an army of mavericks, and when the time was right, his invasion began. But to pull it off, he needed some bitchin' robo-weapons. Sigma's favorite is his totally not copyrighted beam sword. But he also likes
Nice.
tearing through bots with his flying hammer, beam scythe, and the
Beam
I'm
scythe.
not compensating for anything size Sigma blade.
He also wields an energy rifle, flamethrower, and a giant energy cannon.
For extra defense, he has a shield that can be tossed around the room like a boomerang. And hey look, he's like a Robo-Wolverine, only the metal's on the outside. Well, and inside.
With all these weapons and an army at his back, Sigma's operation was nearly successful. However, he was halted by the original android Dr. Kane found all those years ago, Mega Man X.
But Sigma just kept coming back, over and over and over and... Wait a minute, is that a new villain? Oh, never mind, he's just being controlled by Sigma. How the hell does he keep coming back? How many lives does this guy have?
Well, Sigma's body is just a shell. The true essence of Sigma lies in the merged and sentient Sigma virus. This virus can infect other robotic bodies, turning other Reploids maverick or even completely transferring his consciousness. He's even built several enormous bodies just for this.
These extra robo-shells have all sorts of unique abilities. They can fly, teleport around, make walls of electricity, create force fields, shoot a giant laser beam of death, or make some blue balls. Ah, that's rough, buddy. I've been there.
Also, each of Sigma's mavericks possess their own abilities that are...
Hey, look, Wiz, they're all animals. That one's a penguin, and that's an octopus, and that one's a Kawanger.
Kawanger.
Wangers are... what the f*** is a Kawanger?
It's just a messed up romanization of Kuwagata, the Japanese word for stag beetle.
Yeah, I guess Kawanger sounds more badass.
Cool.
With these forces, Sigma waged war with humanity for many, many years.
Kept up with X could dodge optic sunflower's laser, battling against X to damage the general.
Hey, what's Guns N' Roses doing here?
Guns N' Roses
survived an impact that broke apart the Eurasia space colony, which
spread the Sigma virus worldwide.
Created an explosion equal to at least 100 teratons of TNT. And Sigma is powerful enough to take out Zero in a single hit.
Damn! But Sigma's also managed to damage X, who once channeled enough energy through his body to destroy all of Japan. Suck it, Godzilla.
And many of Sigma's bodies could tank attacks from both X and Zero without much issue. That's impressive, considering X fought the General, whose body was tough enough to block a laser capable of destroying the Earth. The minimum amount of energy necessary to destroy a planet is known as its gravitational binding energy, which in the case of Earth is equivalent to a little over 63 sextillion tons of TNT.
Oh boy!
Zeros. The number, not the robot.
Zeros.
Plus, he's fast enough to keep up with Zero, the actual robot, not the number, who dodged Optic Sunflower's beam of sunlight.
Actually, Sigma's likely even faster. Recall that Reploids like X, Zero, and Sigma were designed to be superior in every way to classic-era robots like Mega Man. That same Mega Man fought Duo, a space robot capable of flying between Saturn and the Earth within 35 seconds.
The only thing that could stop Sigma was the Mother Elf antivirus program. But if you don't take out the squishy computery center, he'll always come back.
So long as Sigma's still kicking, the dream of a world where humans and robots coexist is doomed to be a nightmare.
The time has come to prove your mettle against me. This fight will decide the fate of all Reploids.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this
Okay.
once and for all.
I mean, you know,
But
I
first,
would
let's
say...
help you program your next meal.
I would say that, I mean, they're both extremely powerful, and Ultron has spanned his, like, conquer across, like, half the universe itself. But Ultron is not a virus. He is an AI, same as Sigma was. So, the question is that if Sigma can use the Sigma virus to actually kill instead of infect, or however he does it, I think he'll beat Ultron. He also seems way more durable than Ultron. They both can obviously become new bodies anytime they please. But Sigma's core, I don't think that Ultron is just going to be able to just like destroy in this fight. Plus, it also seems like Sigma has better weapons. Like, he has weapons that I feel like are really meant to kill robots. So I gotta go with Sigma on this one.
Battle to get your first 3 meals free. But right now,
All right,
it's
here we go.
time for a death battle!
My money's on Sigma. Pretty sure this is the exact same place that Zero and Metal Sonic fought. It looks very similar. Well, shit. Oh. Whoa. Oh, hello.
Hello, everyone. I'll accept your unconditional surrender now.
At the risk of sounding cliché.
Oh boy.
You and what army?
That army. Oh my god! Are we gonna have like an Eggman versus Wily kind of fight with all the robots? Oh, this is gonna be cool! This is gonna be cool! Oh boy. Oh. Ooh. Oh, propellers. Whoa. Oh. Oh my god, Sigma. Damn, dude, look at you TP all over the place.
I am Sigma. I am superior.
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! Whoa! Oh, there he goes. Oh, point blank! Oh, dear! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, his body's... Oh, looked like his body's fucked. May have to switch to a new one. Uh-oh.
Your reign is a delusion. You're all just puppets on strings.
Oh!
I'll tear out your surface.
Oh, boy.
Bathe in your oil.
Giant Sigma! Oh! 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 This is like Ultron Omega from Infinite. Literally.
To be extinguished.
What gall. Lucky for me, I'm my own best backup.
Uh-oh. Oh, I wasn't aware he had a giant form. Alright. Come on, Sigma! Get him with that virus! Whoa, okay. Oh! Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god! Jesus! Oh. Oh. Yeah. He got him.
Oh, please.
What? What? Oh!
Everything belongs to me.
Oh, no! Oh, he got him! Oh! Damn!
Guess that's one way to make friends.
Despite Sigma's deviousness and ferocity, he was fairly outclassed by Ultron's talents.
Sigma could scale to the General, who took a face full of 63 sextillion tons of TNT. But Ultron can withstand hits from Thor and his hammer, and we all know...
No, dude, it was never about who could kill who in their regular bodies. I'm more curious about how the digital shit went down. I thought Sigma would have taken Ultron down.
Force equivalent to 682 septillion tons of TNT.
Yeah, this doesn't matter. I want to know.
10,000 times stronger than anything Sigma could survive.
And not only has Ultron frequently smacked Thor around like a toddler, Thor has had a really hard time trying to damage Ultron's adamantium armor. So Sigma's weapons couldn't either.
In terms of speed, Ultron flew across the galaxy in several months, putting him roughly 200,000 times the speed of light. That's leagues faster than Sigma, even if we scale him to Duo, who is 114 times light speed. And frankly, scaling to Duo through Mega Man in the first place is a bit capricious, as Duo didn't use his full potential in their fight.
Even with all that, it really didn't matter who could punch harder or move faster, because the real fight was between the Ultron AI and the Sigma virus.
I want to know this.
Right, and while infection and possession was kind of the Sigma virus's thing, Ultron's AI was far more advanced. Recall how he enslaved an entire techno-organic race
that's why,
to the point
because
where
he
used them to
enslaved the
conquer an
Phalanx.
empire spanning a whole satellite.
Okay.
Yeah, the Phalanx are like Marvel's version of
Well, the
the Borg.
Sigma virus, once
That
spread
means
across the entire
Ultron
Earth, it's
basically
fully exhausted.
sigma
Ultron
the
did save the
whole race
Titan
of
with little
Sigmas.
effort and
It
flew the
also
pearls
helps
or
that
something.
Ultron
Okay.
is as smart or smarter
So
than
the Ultron AI is
scientist
just stronger
supreme.
than the Sigma
Hanks
virus.
even admitted as much, and he's smart enough to construct an infinitely sized mansion in a higher dimension of existence.
Okay.
Sigma was certainly a ruthless schemer, but nowhere near that level.
The only time Ultron was ever defeated by a virus was one specifically designed to bypass his defenses and leave him vulnerable to attack from the future and a bunch of other complicated stuff.
Sigma was a tenacious one, but Ultron was the stronger android, the tougher villain, and the deadlier virus.
It wasn't long before Ultron Sigma-lated him.
The winner is Ultron.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want the battle track from that fight, you can click the link down below and get it off iTunes.
God, fucking Piranha Plant and Smash!
Left, so if you guys want to pick one up, just click that box right over there.
Oh, God. Alright, who we got? Pervious Asian Master Roshi! Oh, sweet! Oh, that's cool! We got the Masters, the guy who trained Goku, the guy who trained Naruto. Oh, that could be a fun fight. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment about how to interact in the future. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye!